And then again, scaling doesn't mean going from selling $50 cards to selling $10,000 cards necessarily. Could it mean that? Yeah. It may mean
it doesn't mean that for 99.9% of
It may
dealers.
mean going from selling 10 $50 cards a month to selling 100 $50 cards a month. How do you do that? There's a few things that you need to take into consideration as you ask that question. One, how much time do you have? If you say to yourself, okay, I want to get from point A to point B. Let's say that's selling 10 cards to selling 100 cards at $50 a piece. So I want to go from doing $500 in business a month to doing $5,000 in business a month. Not as big of a jump as it sounds like, I promise. But you have to ask yourself, how much time do I spend right now selling 10 $50 cards a month? If that is 2 hours a month, then you can kind of exponentially do the math there. It's not a 1-to-1 ratio, but you're not going to go from spending 2 hours a month to spending 4 hours a month and 10xing what you're selling. You're probably going to need to go from 2 hours a month to 15 to 16 hours a month. And eventually you can maybe whittle that down a little bit, but ask yourself how much time you have. If you can't commit to 4 to 5 hours a week of putting in the work to do that, then you're not going to be able to scale. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, and in all of these, and we'd like to hear in the comments too, as you're seeing this, and because everybody's going to have pushback on that. Is it possible to do that and to have a multiplier? Yeah, but you better have a bankroll. You better be able to buy some 5-figure cards. You better know who has them that wants to give them to you at 85%.
But all
it's
that
just
is the
a
time.
lot of factors
Yeah.
that now, is it possible to get to that point? I think so, but it's not easy money. Scaling a business is really hard work.